Well, I go from eating about 16 donuts to keeping the sweet tooth train going because we have award-winning baker Gavan Knox with us this morning with a mouth-watering recipe. Good morning, Gavin.
Good morning, Tim. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome, pal. Well, I don't really know. I don't know. Irishman baking, is that a thing that I didn't know about?
It is for me anyway, but hey, I like doing things a little bit differently and keeping people talking, keeping people guessing. So it's pretty much my remit, you know.
That awesome. So, I know you were a contestant on the Great Chocolate Showdown. You come from Eastern Canada. Where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm actually from Toronto. So
are you?
living
Okay.
in Toronto. So
Eastern part of Toronto.
Here. Yeah.
East side of Toronto. What are you making for us today, pal?
So today I'm going to be doing a 2-ingredient chocolate souffle and some macerated strawberries to go with it. Some birch syrup macerated strawberries. The whole aspect of it being a 2-ingredient is that unexpected, almost too good to be true element that I love doing. So you basically here I'm going to be macerating the strawberries with some birch syrup, put that in on top. And birch syrup is a really good ingredient. It's like maple syrup's more robust cousin. Into that then I'm going to put a teaspoon and a half of honey. And then next on that, it's going to be 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper. So they're ingredients that are a little bit different.
Well, pepper, what is the pepper? Why do you need the pepper in there?
The pepper actually adds a nice little spike of heat to it. So it stops it becoming completely and overwhelmingly sweet. So it keeps your palate interested in it. It's a really good contrast to it. So basically you just mix all those together. And the good thing about it is then you can set it aside on your counter. I usually leave it for about an hour, so that the flavors get to mingle and infuse, and the whole maceration process actually breaks down the strawberries a bit.
So don't put it in the fridge. You want it just outside in the counter.
You can put it in the fridge, but it will take longer. If you're doing it in the fridge, I would leave it for about 3 hours or so. On the counter actually speeds up the process. So next then we get on to the really good part, which of course is chocolate.
Yeah.
So this is half a cup of chocolate spread, everybody's favorite ingredient. Well, mine certainly.
I'm with you.
And then in here, I'm going to add in 2 egg yolks. Now, like I said, this might sound a little bit weird and too good to be true, but it does actually work. So you want to mix these together so that they get well combined. And what will happen is the mixture will actually kind of start stiffening up and become a bit harder to work.
Gavin, what if you put the egg white? What if you put the egg white in there too? You don't want the egg white.
Well, no, the egg whites come next actually, because what you're going to do is get the chocolate base, and then, speaking of egg whites, here they are. I've whipped them up previously, and just to kind of show you how stiff they are, I'll do the old, egg white over the head test, and they don't come out. So we can add those in, and then you want to fold these into the mix. So basically what these will do is put the air through your chocolate base mix, and that will help it rise in the oven then to become the souffle, if you like. It's a cheat souffle, I will say that. It's not going to be one of the ones that the connoisseurs will go on about and talk endlessly, but it saves having to spend hours in the kitchen, to achieve that result. So I'm going to mix it here. It will probably take a few minutes longer than
you're doing right now. Yeah, we got just under 2 minutes left, and I know we want to see the finished product. So
okay, so I'll keep going with this a bit. But yeah, I really like it because it's quick. And even if your kids are old enough, like teenage years, they could actually help out and do it as well, because it's not really that complicated. So we would mix that together then. From that point, I use ramekins here, just your standard, maybe 3.5 inch ramekins. And pour the mixer into it. This recipe that I actually use gives you 2, and I've scaled it up so that you can actually get 4 out of it on time, so it works.
I didn't ask, is it dark chocolate? Is it just milk chocolate?
It's milk chocolate spread, so it depends. You can use dark chocolate, or you can use milk chocolate, or whatever flavor of it. It's just the actual spread ingredient helps actually, bring the whole thing together. So these then, the ramekins, I would put in a preheated oven at 375, and I would put them in there for about 15, 17 minutes. Now, by the magic of TV,
love it, because we got a minute. We got a minute left. Let's see that souffle.
I'm just going to unplug myself so I don't pull the oven off. Okay,
good. You've done this before. So that's a picture of the finished souffle. Oh, and the strawberries go right on top. Nice. Yeah, right?
So
well, it's strawberry season too.
Hold this up for you.
Oh, he had his headphones off so he couldn't hear what I was saying. I could have said anything about him.
He could have been doing anything, but hey, I can bribe you with a chocolate souffle.
Oh, why are you not in studio, Gavin? Come on, pal. Goodness, I bet you
Next time.
I bet you that smells so awesome. And then you put the strawberries right on top. Right where are those strawberries?
You can add the strawberries on the side. You can.
Awesome.
I usually dump it right in the middle so you get that really, really good mix together.
Gavin,
There you go.
we got to go. Looks fabulous. Have a wonderful day.
No
you
problem.
two at home.
Thank
we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good one.